Yo, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy Fanboy here, or Jaden. So, this video is about the time I got expelled from the school, and yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into it, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and comment down some more content you guys would like to see. So yeah, let's just get into it. So, this day started off like any other day. It was the morning, and I was with my friend group, and it was a pretty big friend group. I usually don't have big friend groups, but it was a pretty big friend group, and we were just walking around, and then we see someone that we knew, and he was talking shit about us. So we walked up to him. We were like, "Why are you talking shit?" And then he was like, "Oh, because I can," and all this shit. And then I go up to him, and then I'm like, "Oh, why are you talking shit?" And then he's like, "Because I can. I have a free right to." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I just try and let it be, you know. It was nothing major, you know. It was just like some stupid immature kid talking shit. So we just let it be. Towards the end of the day, this guy comes back and starts saying personal stuff about all of us. So I start to get personal, and so does another one of my friends. So I yell out something at the top of my lungs that was so personal that only the three of us, me, my friend, and him, knew about. So, and then he just walks away. So I'm in my 7th period class at the end of the day, right? And then I get called in right before class ends. And then turns out this guy told on us. So I see my friend in the hallway, and I also see my friend's little brother in the hallway, which he wasn't in this at all, so I don't see why he should be in there. So we go in there, and the learning director's like, "So Jaden, can you tell me what happened? I already have everything written down that your friend told me what happened. Can you tell the truth?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, so-and-so was talking shit. Well, obviously I didn't say shit, but like he was talking crap, and I just snapped, you know. It was pissing me off. And then he was like, "All right, go sit down in the hallway." So then he calls my friend in, and then he comes out, and then he tells me he's getting expelled. And I was like, "Oh shit, that might mean I'm getting expelled." Because we were both on like behavior contracts, I guess. So it's like probation, just on school grounds, so you can't get in trouble. Because I already got suspended for something. That'll be another story time. But so he calls me back in, and then he was like, "So can you tell me what happened again?" So I was like, "So and so was talking shit." And he was like, "I don't think you're telling the truth." And then I was like, "I am telling the truth though." And then he was like, the guy that you yelled at came in here and told me, and we got you on camera." So like on camera, it kind of looked like I was squaring up, kind of. But that's just kind of like how I walk, you know. So I was like, "So that's just how I walk." And then he pulled out a note, and there was like 5 paragraphs wrote on it, and then he read the whole entire thing to me. And then he was like, "Is this true?" And then I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "So why'd you yell that out at him?" And I was like, "Because he was talking shit." And then he was like, "So he was talking shit, so you yelled out something really personal about him?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he brought that kid, the one that told on me, in, and then he took me out. Like, he told me to get out the room. So I was out there for like a good hour. And then keep in mind, this is after school. And then I see my mom pull up, so I'm all scared. And then I see my friend's mom pull up, and then he gets all scared. And then he calls me back in and says my mom's here waiting for me. So I go in my mom's car. I go out of the office, and I go in my mom's car. So we're driving home, we're talking about it, and then she's obviously really upset with me. So then the next day comes along, and then I thought it would just be a normal day, but this guy yet again starts talking shit again. And then so after all this, I start talking shit back again, because I'm not gonna let no one disrespect me without, like, you know, I'm not gonna like be a punk. Oh, sorry, it's just my doge. It's just my doge. So after that, after all this, I started talking shit, and then it ended with him telling on me again. So then I get called in there, and they're like, Jaden, this is the second time I told you. So like, why are you talking shit? And I was like, because he's talking shit. You're believing everything he says, but not me. So I guess this kid told on me again. So I started talking to the learning director about it. So I'm like, he's talking shit. You can check the cameras. He was like, these cameras don't record audio. So I was like, then how do you know I'm talking shit? He was like, because he told me. And then so I was like, so you're just believing him? And then after all that, he's like, no, I'm not just believing him, but it seems like he's telling the truth and you're not. So I was like, how does that make sense? He's telling the truth and I'm not. How do you know he's telling the truth? And then he was like, I don't know, he just seems like he's telling the truth. And then so my mom comes to pick me up again. And then after all this, I get expelled, which is really fucking weird. But the school wasn't like really a regular school. It was a military school. I'm not dropping names, but it was a military school, so you got like kicked out pretty easily. But after all that, I ended up getting expelled, which fucking sucked because I had to leave all my friends over there. But yeah, moral of the story is don't talk shit to people. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment down below what content you guys want. I'll post whatever kind of content you guys want, as long as I'm able to do it and it won't get deleted off of YouTube, obviously. But thanks for watching. See y'all later. Peace.